Okay, moms, I'm curious. Why do moms feel guilty about relaxing? And I'm asking because it's something about the moment we sit down, it's like our brain just thinks about all the other things that we can be doing in that moment, like doing the laundry, unfinished work that we need to do, managing appointments, something to do with the kids. And honestly, though, I don't think we realize how exhausting that really is. I started thinking about this last week as I took a breather to handle some personal matters. And I realize like my mind is always going. I'm always going. It's like my brain just never stops. Like it feels like it needs to be doing something else all the time. And that's when it hit me. Do I actually even know how to relax anymore? I honestly think a lot of moms, including myself, feel guilty for relaxing. And I honestly don't know what it is because it's for me, I feel like if I sit down too long, I'm being lazy. I think about all these other things that could have been done. Or maybe I'm falling behind. Maybe I'm even forgetting something. The crazy part about this entire situation is even when I finally rest, it's like my brain is still going. I mean, even when we're sitting down, like I said, our brains aren't resting. Our brains are still thinking. It's continuously just thinking about everything that needs to get done again. We're still thinking about everything else that needs to get done. And heaven forbid if we forget that one thing or running behind schedule because of that one thing. And I feel like we're making every single thing else worse all over again. And the habit gets even worse. And honestly, I think that's how some of us got into that mode of survival and have been there for so long, which is why relaxing feels so uncomfortable. It's like foreign to our bodies, right? We need to be productive. We need to be fixing something. We need to be cooking this meal. We need to be making a lunch. We need to be doing something with our hands, right? Like, obviously, I'm moving my hands now. Again, the point is, I have to be doing something. And lately, thinking about all of that, I've been asking myself, what am I really teaching my kids if I'm always moving like that, if I'm not resting? What are they really seeing? If I'm saying before in my recent videos that I'm trying to break bad habits and all the things before me, I wanted to stop. This is one of those things of a bad habit because I'm trying to stay in survival mode. I'm not resting and taking care of myself. How am I doing that? I'm not doing that if I'm constantly doing it, right? What if they grow up thinking exhaustion is the normal too? I mean, what am I doing? Yes, stress is a normal part of life, but not to the extreme of what I've been doing lately, to where for me, I'm cleaning to where I can't clean anymore. I can't move anymore. I can barely get up to my bedroom at night. It's that bad. Or my body is hurting so bad the next day to where I need to just sit there and take it easy, even typing on the computer because I've scrubbed everything so hard and no, my house is not dirty. It's one of those things to where maybe it's a little OCD going on, but it's one of those things like it's not clean unless I do it type of thing. So as I said before in one of my previous videos, those are the things that I'm working on, trying to let go of that. And yes, it is hard, but it's one of those things that was kind of branded into me because that's what I saw. So what am I doing? I need to stop, right? So that's what I'm working on. We're always taught that being busy means being successful. And I think for me, I might have taken that on, and maybe even other moms might have taken that to a different level because we're moving our hands, we're moving our bodies, so we're being busy. Even that means excessive cleaning or excessive other things that we're doing amongst the house, or even going to the extreme to where we're addicted to work, whatever that might look like for you, and forgetting that, hey, we need to take care of ourselves. Hey, we need to take care of our family and just take a beat sometimes. Honestly, I don't want any of those extremes for my kids. I want them to work hard, play hard, yes, but do it to where they're taking care of themselves and they're enjoying life. I feel like that was the game plan, that you're supposed to enjoy life, agree to disagree. I feel like you're supposed to love what you do and not kill yourself doing it. Because at that point, how do you enjoy the fruits of your labor? The saying goes, you can work smart, not hard. But to me, I take that as for anyone who's watching this and thinking of this, like, yeah, you're supposed to work hard. Yes, you're still working hard, but not to where you're doing it the hard way, should I say. So that's kind of how I look at that. I want my children to make sure that they're going about things the correct way to where they can do better and maybe even help others along the way. Because obviously, I want the best for them. So everything that I'm doing, because I'm always doing something, the questions that I'm thinking about, what am I teaching my kids? And what if they don't see me rest? My kids need to see me rest. That's most important. And I say this because one thing for Mother's Day, when I said it on my video, my oldest, when I read the letter, I'm always going and I always push harder for them. And I love that they see how hard I work for that. But I also want them to know that it's okay to have good days and bad days, but to keep on pushing through. So I'm glad that they're noticing that a little bit so they see the change a little bit. I also want them to understand that when some things get a little bit unbearable, it's okay to slow down and reassess things when it's needed. So, in order for my kids to understand that, I've been slowing down a little bit more and trying to make sure that I'm giving my kids what they need, making sure that they understand the things that they're going through. I'm more trying to be more present, enjoy moments without feeling guilty for them, especially when it comes to doing things with my kids, or even if I want to read a book or just take the day off or even take a week off. Because, yes, I do struggle with taking time off from work because I will look at an email, I will do little things here and there, and it is hard for me to do that. And I'm learning how to step back. Sometimes I do fall off the wagon, but I'm learning. I'm definitely learning and accepting the fact that the world is not going to fall. And if it does, obviously it was going to fall with or without me. So it's going to be okay and to keep on pushing forward. And also, this allows me to reset and to be more present for my family, myself, and you, and for others, and to also help everyone as well. Like I would like to, because it's what fills my cup. Because honestly, some days I will sit down and feel like, man, I could be folding some clothes. I definitely can cook dinner for the next couple days. Like, oh man, I can finish this project and be done for the next week or two. And it's just like a whole bunch of other thoughts that just go into my head and it just will not stop. Cooking food for the rest of the week. And mind you, it's already food in there, but so many other ideas will pop up. And it's kind of like at that point, you can be potentially wasting food and you don't want to do that. So, or even doing projects for work or even content. And it's just kind of like your mind is always going in. Sometimes it can be rushed when you don't do things the way you want it to do. It doesn't come out right. And if I would have took that time, like I needed to take that breather, it could have been so much better. Those are the things that it's kind of like it just needs to stop. It's okay. Just take a breather. It's good to be ahead if something happens, but not too far to where my mind is trying to go. I honestly don't think I'm the only mom that does that. It feels like I have to earn the rest, which is why I will clean until I can't clean anymore or whatever it is. So I can't work anymore. My eyes are burning, even though I wear like these blue light filter glasses or whatever they are. I'll wear this because I don't even wear glasses, but all of these things until where I just can't do it anymore because I feel like I didn't do enough. I have to keep going. And it shouldn't feel that way. Slowing down is more helpful and it's actually healthy. So, for the mind, the body, the spirit, all of it is definitely more healthy and helps you make more sound decisions. So, moms, if you're feeling guilty about resting lately, you're definitely not alone in this because for me, I will actually call someone sometimes to distract me because I am a person that has to have not necessarily complete silence, but honestly, this might be your reminder to take a second to breathe too. And yes, it is okay for us to breathe. All right, moms, I always ask a question at the end of my videos. And I'm curious, does anyone else struggle with relaxing too? And if you do, what in the world do you do? Like, I'm serious. Like, what else do you do? Because I don't want to necessarily always call someone because sometimes it's late at night when I can't sleep. So it's kind of like, what else can you do? Even though I should be sleeping, but sometimes it's the weekend. So it's got to be something else I can be doing that's not cleaning to take my mind off of cleaning. So I'm just curious. But if you can comment down below, that would be great because I know this is not just a me thing. I'd love to hear what you have to say because, like I said, just like I'm here giving advice, support, and all to you, I accept the love and advice and support too. So, also don't forget to check out my Power File Reset Guide. I also put that down in the description area. It's definitely helpful for you to kind of organize and reset some things with everything you're doing within your schedule. And as always, I'm here to support you in everything you're going through as much as I can virtually. Until then, I will see you next time, moms. Bye.